Hello, lovely, and welcome back to the Compassionate Curiosity Podcast, a space where we explore the messy, beautiful, challenging project of being human. I'm your host, Rachel, and as a family nurse practitioner turned women's wellness coach and yoga and mindfulness teacher, I help women in their late 20s and 30s break free from body image anxiety that drains their sleep and energy so they stop missing out on the opportunities and relationships they're craving without having to keep acting confident while secretly hating their bodies. And here in this space, we dive into the stories we carry about food, movement, our bodies, stress, and self-worth, sharing tools, reflections, and lived experience to help you soften the pressure, reconnect with your body, and create more space in your life to breathe, rest, and just be, all guided by curiosity and grounded in compassion. And if you're not already following the show, take a quick second here to hit follow so you never miss a new episode. And I'm so glad to have you here with me today. Today, I want to share something a little different, something slower and a bit more intimate. It's a new series I'm calling Mini Heart Talks. And these are gentle love letters to the emotions and inner parts of us that often get pushed away, the things that we're often taught to hide, fix, or fear. Because emotional safety isn't built by forcing calm or eliminating discomfort. It's built by learning to be with what's here, welcoming and allowing every emotion to exist. So before we dive in, let's talk for a moment about what emotional safety actually is. So we can think of emotional safety as the sense that it's okay to be exactly who you are, to feel what you feel, to speak honestly, and to be met with understanding. It's the grounded inner knowing that you can hold space for yourself even when things feel uncertain. Without emotional safety, we move through life bracing, performing, people pleasing, controlling, or shutting down just to stay okay. But with emotional safety, we soften. We begin to trust ourselves again, our bodies, our boundaries, our emotions. And so this series is designed to help you start feeling that safety. Each mini heart talk is going to begin with a letter, Dear Emotion, where we meet one of these parts of ourselves with compassion. And then you'll hear a gentle reply, Love Emotion, a reflection of what that emotion might say once it finally feels seen. So you can listen with your heart or feel free to follow along with a journal nearby to make note of anything that comes up for you. Above all, this is an invitation to breathe, to feel, and to remember that safety isn't the absence of an emotion. It's the permission to feel it and the trust that you will still be okay when you do, that you are safe to stand in your truth, to rest, and to be at ease. So let's begin. So let's start by just dropping into our bodies, checking in with what's going on right now. So if you're safe and able to, I invite you to pause for a moment here, gently close your eyes, and start by taking a deep breath in through your nose and letting out a long, slow breath through your nose. And then let's just do a short body scan here, starting at your face, moving to your chest, and then to your abdomen. So going at your own pace and just shifting your attention from one area to the next, noticing any raw sensations in those areas and seeing if you can observe those and let them be there as they are. And just notice what happens as you do that. And then let's take another deep breath in through the nose and let out a long, slow breath through the nose. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and let your awareness come back to the space around you. Or if keeping them closed feels right, just stay with your breath and your body. So, together, we're going to start off this first heart talk with the part of us that often shows up first when things feel uncertain, the emotion that often tries to protect us. And that is fear. Dear fear, I see you. I hear you. I feel you. You've been with me for so long, warning, protecting, sometimes whispering, other times screaming. You've curled up in my chest before every unknown, every risk, every moment that felt too big. You've told me, be careful, don't let go, don't be seen too much. And for a long time, I believed you completely. I thought your voice was truth. I thought you were danger itself. But I now know that you're not here to harm me. You're here to protect me. You learned long ago that safety meant control, and that if we could anticipate every possibility, maybe we'd never be blindsided again. And I honor that. I honor how hard you've worked to keep me safe, even when it exhausted us both. But fear, I want you to know something. I'm learning new ways to stay safe, ones that don't require tightening or shrinking or staying small. I'm learning to breathe when uncertainty rises, to let my shoulders drop before I decide what's next, to listen without letting you lead, to stay present in connection even when my instinct is to retreat, to move forward gently even when you tug at my sleeve, to let silence be safe, not suspicious, to forgive myself for how I coped when I didn't yet know another way. You don't have to disappear, fear. You belong too, but you don't have to steer the ship anymore. Again, I see you. I hear you. I feel you. You are held and you are loved. So we're just going to take a quick pause here to check in with our bodies. So take a slow, steady breath in through your nose and a full exhale through your mouth. And maybe place a hand over your heart or your belly and just notice, where does fear live in my body right now? And what if instead of trying to change it, you just let it be there, exactly as it is? And notice what happens when you stop resisting it and just allow it to exist for a moment. So now to hear from fear. Dear you, I've been holding on for so long because I didn't know you could hold us both. Every time the ground felt shaky, I tried to build walls. Every time love felt uncertain, I tried to control the outcome. I never meant to suffocate your joy. I was just afraid to lose it. I thought if I kept you safe from pain, I could keep you whole. But now that you're here with me, listening instead of running, I feel like I can finally rest a little. I can breathe. I'll still speak up when something feels off, but I'll trust you to listen without pushing me away. You don't have to fight me anymore. We're on the same side. Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for letting me be here with you. Love, fear. Okay, take a breath here and let those words settle into your body. Notice what's here now. Maybe a little more ease, more spaciousness, more openness. Maybe nothing different at all. All is welcome. What matters is that you're noticing and allowing yourself to be with what is. And what we start to see here is that safety doesn't come from pushing fear away. It comes from trusting yourself to be with it without needing to change it. Because when we stop trying to change or control it, fear's edges naturally begin to soften. So thank you so much for joining me for this first mini heart talk. And as you move through your day, maybe take fear's message with you today, that it never meant to hurt you, only to keep you safe. And maybe today you notice where fear shows up for you and remind yourself, I can walk with fear instead of away from it. That's how safety is rebuilt, one moment of trust at a time. And if it feels right, place a gentle reminder somewhere, a sticky note or a lock screen note on your phone that says, safety begins with being with what's here. Because every time you see that reminder, your body relearns that being here with yourself and with fear is safe and okay. In our next heart talk, we'll meet our sister, shame, another emotion that's been waiting to be seen. And we'll explore what happens when we bring light to what hides and how even our heaviest emotions soften in safety. And if there's an emotion you'd love to hear a mini heart talk about, send me a message. I'd love to hear it. Your voice and your emotions belong here. Check the show notes below as to how to get in touch with me for that. And thank you so much again for being here with me today. And until next time, my dear, may you know that you are not alone. I am here with you. May you be guided by curiosity and grounded in compassion. Sending you love, light, and gratitude today and always.